If this lasts, no,
5 minutes.
if this goes on for 10 minutes, we did something wrong.
Okay.
Is this guy gonna come with like some other people's staff or whatever?
Yeah, at least
Oh,
10.
He's got some,
We're waiting for the
Yeah,
helicopter
something.
to land any second now. We got clearance. So.
We got Parks Department. We got,
You got a tractor?
Oh, yeah. Good.
Oh, speaking of tractors, has the ditches been mowed? In
It's
case,
the next day.
oh, they were, so they're all done, so,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you. No,
All right.
No more complaints, done and going.
6 o'clock, I'll call the meeting, special council meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, everybody, for joining us for the Thursday, June 27th, Credit River City Council special meeting. We will begin with approving or amending the agenda. We've got 2 items on the general business agenda tonight. Is there anybody that'd like to make any changes, or I'd take a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you, Leroy. Thank you, Jay. I've got a motion and a second to approve the 2 items on the agenda tonight. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Item number 1, consider resolution approving an independent contractor agreement for the interim city administrator. Again, if you remember at our last council meeting, Councilmember Market and myself were appointed as a committee to search out an interim city administrator. After interviewing some candidates, we have determined that gentleman Eric Johnson, former Oak Park Heights city administrator, would be an appropriate candidate for an interim administrator. So you have before you resolution 2024-26 approving and appointing Eric Johnson as the interim administrator, and then the agreement is in the packet. Council members, any discussion?
Will we be talking on Monday at our meeting, Mr. Mayor, about like what his priorities are gonna be when he get, starting? My assumption is his start date is July 1st.
Yes, July 1st.
Just so he's working on hiring city clerk, hiring a finance director, so.
I already talked to him about,
Yeah.
those are the things I talked to him about, and he said, well, what are the things?
Yeah.
I said, well, we need to take care of our staff,
Yeah.
right? We've got an election coming up, so we need to get a clerk on board.
Yeah.
We need to take care of figuring out our finance director position.
Yeah.
And get those things, and then ultimately, we need to decide what our recruitment for a permanent replacement administrator will be. So
Okay,
those were kind of the top things that I said, and then it's just the day-to-day,
Yeah.
football, the coach.
Yeah.
The stuff around and make sure we get everything done. So,
okay. So you've already talked, we don't need to have that on Monday's agenda.
no, unless there's something else that we need to do, but I think those are kind of the main, and as an interim, those are kind of the main topics that we need covered out of the gate.
Okay.
Kind of a wish list.
It's not always.
That's not a wish list.
No, I know.
That's what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Yep,
Cool.
Nope. I'm very comfortable with, I think he'll do fine.
yeah, great personality. Yeah.
Was at his former job for 20 years,
Yeah.
so. I'll make a motion to approve the resolution, what is it?
2024-26.
2024-26.
I'll second.
All right, resolution, motion by Councilmember Markert, second by Soderbach, to approve resolution 2024-26, a resolution approving the appointment of Eric Johnson as interim city administrator. Council, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Item 2 on the agenda. As we don't have, and as we did before, we didn't have a clerk. We need a deputy clerk. So I'm sorry, I'm looking for that next resolution. What we also have done in the past is approve or appoint our interim city administrator as the interim deputy clerk. And in the packet is resolution 2024-27 that would do that. So then we can have the city administrator function as the legal clerk until we have a clerk on board.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2024-27.
Go ahead. I'll second it.
Okay, Markert, motion and second by Schomer to approve resolution 2024-27, a resolution appointing the interim city administrator as the interim deputy clerk. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Now, Abe's not here tonight, so one of you guys are gonna have to step up and motion to adjourn.
All right, I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Jay.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Leroy. Motion by Councilmember Saddleback, second by Schomer to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. We